Welcome back to the instant fame. We have a story that's captured the curiosity of fans worldwide. A tale of love, legacy, and a surprising new chapter that has left everyone talking. For decades, Duane "Dog" Chapman was more than just a bounty hunter. He was a television icon, a figure of formidable presence with his signature bandanas, sunglasses, and a voice that could command a room. His life, played out on screen, was a roller coaster of high-stakes chases, but it was his profound, unwavering love story with his late wife Beth that truly anchored his public persona. Their bond was the heart of the show, a partnership that weathered incredible storms, both personal and professional. When Beth tragically passed away in 2019, the world watched as Dog navigated a profound and public grief, a man seemingly lost without his soulmate. He often spoke of her as his one true love, making the very idea of him moving on seem almost unthinkable to the legion of fans who had mourned with him. This context is what makes his recent journey so unexpectedly compelling. The news began to surface in early 2025, not with a grand announcement, but through a series of subtle social media posts and carefully captured paparazzi pictures. There was Dog, the hardened bounty hunter, but the woman beside him was not a memory. She was a vibrant new presence. Her name is Cecilia, and her arrival on the scene was so quiet, yet so definitive, that it took a moment for the public to truly process what they were seeing. The first images were casual, a shared dinner, a walk on the beach, but for fans, they were seismic. The initial reaction was a wave of stunned disbelief, quickly followed by a torrent of curiosity. Who was this woman who had seemingly captured the heart of a man so publicly devoted to another? The proof in pictures, as it began to be called online, tells a story far more nuanced than any headline could capture. In one particularly resonant series of photos from a summer getaway, we see a transformed Duane Chapman. Gone are the dark, mourning colors he clung to for so long. He's seen wearing a bright aloha shirt, his smile not just a camera-ready flicker, but a genuine, relaxed expression that reaches his eyes. In one frame, Cecilia is leaning against him, her head on his shoulder, and his arm is wrapped around him with a protective, comfortable ease. Their body language doesn't scream of a frantic new romance, but rather of a deep, settled companionship. It's the quiet intimacy in these pictures that has been so arresting for fans. The way they share a laugh over a private joke, the way she adjusts his bandana without a second thought. These are not the actions of strangers. They are the habits of a couple deeply in tune with one another. Another set of photos, this time from a public event in the fall, showed Cecilia seamlessly interacting with some of Dog's children and grandchildren. She wasn't on the periphery. She was integrated, speaking comfortably with them, a clear sign that this relationship had been developing away from the public eye for some time and had gained the acceptance of his inner circle, a family that has always been his fortress. This integration is perhaps the most powerful evidence that this is more than a fleeting fling. It's a new chapter being written within the very family structure that Beth helped him build. The fan reaction, as to be expected, has been a complex tapestry of emotions. Social media platforms have been alight with commentary, ranging from wholehearted support to poignant expressions of heartache. Many supporters have flooded his comments with messages of congratulations, expressing relief and happiness to see him finding joy again. They argue that Beth, who always wanted him to be happy and strong, would undoubtedly approve of him living a full life. They point to the light in his eyes and argue that love is not a finite resource. Finding new love does not erase or dishonor the old. On the other hand, a significant portion of the audience has been vocal about their feeling of whiplash. For them, the image of Dog and Beth is an indelible part of his brand and his identity. Seeing him with another woman feels like a breach of that sacred narrative. Comments like, "Beth is turning in her grave," or "he's moved on too fast," have been common, a reflection of how the public often feels a sense of ownership over the love stories of their idols. This divide is the core of why this story has such traction. It's a real-time public negotiation of grief, moving on, and the complicated nature of lifelong love after loss. It raises a universal question. How long should one grieve before seeking happiness again? And who gets to decide when that time has come? Looking toward the future, this new relationship inevitably prompts questions about the legacy of the entire Dog the Bounty Hunter brand. With talks of potential new television projects or reboots circulating in the entertainment news throughout 2025, the dynamic has fundamentally shifted. The original show was built on the chemistry between Dog and Beth. A new chapter would now feature this new partnership with Cecilia. Would audiences accept this new dynamic? The evidence so far suggests they are captivated, if not universally approving. The storyline writes itself. The seasoned bounty hunter, seasoned by life's toughest battles, finding a new partner not just in love, but perhaps in the hunt itself. It's a powerful narrative of redemption and resilience, themes that have always been at the core of Dog's appeal. His journey mirrors the very people he often pursued, a chance for a new beginning, a shot at redemption. He is, in a very public way, capturing a new version of his own life. So what does all this mean? The story of Dog the Bounty Hunter and his new wife Cecilia is far more than a celebrity gossip item. It's a human story, raw and real, about the enduring need for connection. It's about a man who faced the deepest darkness of loss and has chosen courageously to step back into the light. The pictures that left fans stunned are not just evidence of a new relationship. They are portraits of a man being rebuilt, of a heart that, while forever scarred, has proven it has the immense capacity to love again. It challenges us, the audience, to reconsider what we expect from our heroes in their most private moments of pain and recovery. This isn't about replacing a legend. It's about a man writing a surprising and heartfelt sequel to his own life story. And as this new chapter unfolds, one has to wonder, what unexpected turn will we witness next?